Hi, this is Friar Tim presenting the annual State of Newman together with our 2024-2025 annual report. The annual report that you can see digitally, and there are copies available in church, honors our new Roman pontiff, Pope Leo XIV, figuring him on the front cover with his papal motto, in illo uno unum, in the one we are one. And Pope Leo, a new pontificate, always ushers in a new era of papal personality and papal teaching and papal leadership. And this particular Roman pontiff, who was the former minister general of the Augustinian friars, we thought we would mark the annual report. Each particular section contains a quote from St. Augustine of Hippo, one of the greatest theologians of, frankly, all of Christian time. So my thanks, first of all, go to Amy Laurenti for her excellent and professional design job of getting the annual report out. If you notice on the inside front cover of the annual report, our demographics are almost uniformly up. Our sacramental numbers are almost uniformly up. As you've been noting, our attendance is also up. So in a nutshell, the state of Newman is very, very good. So let me just walk you through a little bit of that as we turn to the next page of the annual report in campus ministry. Our campus ministry numbers are also up, both in terms of registrations across the board, but particularly in terms of grad student involvement and student leadership numbers. This coming weekend, 88 of our students have signed up to go on the Awakening Retreat, and an overflow number of students have signed up to go as staff for that retreat. So again, these are positive and good numbers. Our next page is music ministry, and our choir continues to grow both in professionalism and in numbers. We put on the Newman Night of Music once again, and our music program continues to inspire and enliven our worship and inspire and enliven our entire life as a parish community and campus ministry. Our life of union with God, our numbers remain very, very solid for children's faith formation and the sacraments of initiation. This year, our OCIA group is the largest it has been in some years, and those numbers will be reported out to you next year. We continue to grow in community, most particularly through the Newman Connect, which hopes to connect our student community together with our parish community, and our service, our 2 service days, and the various monthly activities that we have towards charity and justice and service. A particular thank you to our Renewman squad, who continues to keep our maintenance and repair bills very, very modest. And a particular shout out to Karen Illy, our Director of Operations and Plant, who continues to monitor the plant and keep it safe, clean, upgraded, and repaired. We have a very, very robust continuing faith formation, both through OCIA and the numerous small faith groups that we have both at the parish level and at the student level. In addition, there are multiple opportunities via video conferencing that I do for 3-4 times a year. There'll be a video series. In addition, the Whittington Lecture continues to enliven, and just last week, we had a guest from the Vatican Dicastery of Integral Development, giving us a talk from a Vatican perspective on the progress of Laudato Si after 10 years of its publication. The last several pages list all of our donors. And once again, I thank you very, very deeply from the bottom of my heart. There's a lovely quote there from St. Augustine's Sermon 350, cultivate charity, that sweet and efficacious bond of minds. I feel that, I think that. There is a bond of mind, there is a bond of heart that keeps us well together. My thanks as well to Therese Taxis, our pastoral associate for development, who continues to foster stewardship and continues to sensitize people to the needs that we have as a parish. So again, thanks to her as well. Let me walk you through a little bit of our stewardship summary. We ended last year well in a surplus, such that we were able to pay down a further $40,000 towards reducing the principal. Our income was up both in offertory, 8.7%, and development, Teresa's office, 5.1%. Our expenses still 70% together are staff compensation and debt service. That's what basically we spend our money on. There's a whole listing of everything that went for building and repairs, as well as to whom we disperse money from charity. And we continue to be not only current in our debt obligation to the diocese, but actually ahead as we continue to pay down principal as much as we possibly can. As you know, at the end of September, we had our dedication of the ADA 2 project. You will receive a full financial reporting on that in the next annual report, but know that the principal work is done. We are looking at some furnishings, some punch list, and some smaller items to include. We are well within budget and should see this project completed within budget with a small surplus. And again, that small surplus will go down towards paying the principal on the mortgage. You'll also note that we received a $100,000 gift for new seating in the church. We asked you to try out both pews and chairs, and we did make the decision to go with pews, and they are ordered and are under construction now. This is a custom job, so each pew is going to be custom made and custom fitted for the particular dimensions of our church. That should be coming in during UNC's spring break in March of this year. Our financial takeaways, if I could just read. First, Newman's financial situation is healthy at this time. Secondly, virtually all segments of the Newman community are experiencing growth at this present time. And third, the Parish Finance Council will begin 3- and 5-year financial planning in conjunction with the Parish Pastoral Council planning. Again, with the projected gifts that are coming in, plus our rate of paying down the mortgage, we will be able to pay down and complete and settle the mortgage at a much faster rate than we had originally anticipated. That means that once the mortgage is paid, we will free up approximately $150,000 a year in operating costs, and that is exactly what the Finance Council is going to be planning in conjunction with the Parish Council. Once we've laid out some preliminary planning on this, there will be wider consultation as well in the parish to see in which way in particular we should go. Page 15 has the financials those are all the numbers there for your perusal. And page 16 has the staff. And I'd like to also single out our campus ministry staff, Liz Regal and Megan Green, for their tremendous work. Megan also coordinates our service and justice energies. I'd also like to single out Amy Randall, who leads our children's faith formation and safe environment and Reach More evangelization activities. And last but not least, I'd like to give great thanks to Jesse Capshaw and Lauren Lisinski for a marvelous, marvelous music program that enlivens our worship. So the state of the Newman is good. Thank you very much for all of your support, for all of your prayers, for all of your goodness. We had a marvelous celebration at the end of September, and we hope that this will be the first of many marvelous celebrations to come. God bless, take care, and it is a real pleasure to be here with you. Thank you again very much.